Hello, good morning.
What in God's name are you wearing?
This
Good
is
morning.
my adventure outfit.
And what does that mean?
Do you like it?
What is it? What
I
do you
can
mean by adventure?
traverse the land and not get sand and stuff in my mouth or my eyes. And I've got my adventure hat on.
Okay.
Keeps the sun from hitting my face.
Okay. What's going on? Sam mentioned some shit about a book or something?
Yeah. Here.
I don't. Do I want to
Yesterday-
touch this?
Probably not, but yeah, just
I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay
we
away.
decided that showing it to you before any decisions were made was wise.
Who's we?
Sab and I.
Okay. Decision on what?
Basically, when I was trying to brainstorm if I were to be allowed into whatever this is going forward, what I could be useful at, and I was thinking maybe one of the options would be trying to create some sort of, I guess, naturopath medicine, like just using the land around us and herbs and whatnot to try and help people that are injured or sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was changing in Route 68 clothing
See,
store.
like it starts off so good, and then the weird
mysterious
shit just comes
traveler-looking
in.
Man walked in and left a bunch of like sand and mushrooms. And then the next time I saw him, he was at some like mine entrance, and there was a bunch of weird shit around, like some dead crows and dead snakes and dead spiders and a bunch of ruins everywhere.
And I mean weird
and he
RP,
started
guys.
talking about mother and
Fantastic.
some weird shit. And then
Oh, see. I think it's that.
then I thought he
what
died because there's like blood everywhere, and I thought he got dragged.
Can
up
we
the
slow down? Can we
mountains
slow
by a
down?
crew.
Can we slow down?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you had the idea of trying to attempt to make natural medicine. Have you ever done this before? What has inspired
No.
that? So what has inspired you to venture down this road?
I kind of just wanted to learn a new skill.
Okay.
It wasn't my only idea, but it was something that I found an interest in.
I mean, I don't necessarily think it's the worst idea. It would require like a lot of like research and learning, right?
Yes, absolutely. I will say, like, when I went into wanting to learn this, I wasn't looking for some like shaman type
Yeah, but
shit
now,
like that.
but now that's kind of where the issue is, right? So you are inspired to try something new.
Yes.
That can provide a service, whatever, which is great. Now, what the is all this weird shit?
I don't know. I did not like. That was not my idea. I just wanted to harvest what was around us and learn how to use it in a healing manner. I'm not trying to like do witchcraft dances around and summon.
Okay, well we are in the year 2025, right?
Yes.
What the fuck is a sand shaman?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Didn't you meet with this person or something though?
Well, yeah, I walked up on them when they were at the mines, and they were like, "Are you mother?" I was like, "I don't really think I am, no." And they're like, "You are now mother, you must learn." And then they were gone. And then I thought they died. But then they apparently didn't die because they left that book.
Okay. Okay, so you just believe everything this person has said to you?
No! I don't.
Okay,
I
so
believe that certain things in nature possess capabilities to help heal things. Yes. But I don't think
yeah,
I
like
can,
if I'm pissing on my asshole, I'm gonna drink some ginger. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
backed by
exactly.
science and research, not weird shit and mystical
Yes.
fucking. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So where did did this guy have a name besides the sand shaman?
He had the initials SD.
Okay.
Because he left a. I don't know if he really left a note, but there was a note where a bunch of blood was and like marks indicating he got dragged into the mountain. Do you want to hear that note?
Sure. Why not?
It says, "What are these visions? The sands give, so I must give back. Am I a vessel? Is this why it calls to me? Who is this mother? Did Skipper do this? Why does my mind's eye wander to this mother? Will she nurture us? Does she know how to nurture us? Will I be discarded or released when or if these visions stop? I black out, come round days later, and these items, are they for me? No. I think they are meant for others. But who are these others? Why does the mother call me the forger? What does this mean? Trapped, alone. Maybe this is the beginning of my end? SD."
Okay. I'm so confused. Now this person
Telling you,
knows
the shaitan's
Skipper.
evolved.
I guess. I don't know any SD. And they didn't sound like anyone I knew either. I haven't talked to Skip about it yet. Or asked
Okay.
him anything.
So this person claimed to be out in the desert.
I guess, based on that. How many speaks
Okay.
of sands?
Is this Skipper fucking with you?
Maybe. I haven't asked him yet, so it could be.
Okay.
It's a pretty elaborate plan to fuck with me, though. He seems to be focused on his own shit, so I don't know.
There was a Rickroll video, the QR code.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Okay,
true.
but I'm just trying to like wrap my head around how this person even knows anything from the desert. Skip never mentioned meeting somebody out there called a sand
Yeah,
shaman.
I don't know. On top of that, like, my interest in this, like, naturopath medicine was very, like, I didn't run around telling too many people. I think Skip and Sophia did the idea. I don't know about any other people.
Okay, so you were inspired to do naturopath medicine, and then a
That
shaman,
was one of the plans. Yeah.
and a shaman comes out of nowhere
Yeah,
from the desert that we allegedly were lost in. No Skipper,
I guess so.
and is what is he guiding you? Like, what is he doing?
Based on the book, I think it's guiding, trying to share teachings. I'm actually not really sure on that either. I don't have much information other than just that book and the note that I just read, that very cryptic, strange note.
Yeah, man, there's some crazy talk in that book.
This is this is the exact thing I was talking about. I don't want to harp on this creativity, but I don't know how to react to it in a positive way. This is clearly a lot of effort right here. I'm the mother. Do we read all this shit? I guess we have to read all this. Sand Shaman must never demand power. To do so would anger the... Oh, God. And a Sand Shaman without the elements protection is nothing. Those that follow the path of the Sand Shaman must never forget the most vital tenet. However, a Sand Shaman that works in a respectful union with the elements wields a power rivaled by few. Sorry, I'll read it out loud because I'm going to be reading for a minute. All right. Sand Shamans are spiritual guides and practitioners, not of the divine, but of the very elements. Unlike some other... Oh, God. Unlike some other mystics, Shaman commune with forces that are not strictly benevolent. The elements are chaotic and left to their own devices. They, what is that? They rage. What is that word? That's rage, right? They rage against one another in an unending primal fury. It is the call of the Sand Shaman to bring balance to this chaos. Acting as moderators among earth, fire, water, and air, Sand Shaman utilize totems, oh my God, that focus the elements to support the Sand Shaman's allies. This has nothing to do with naturopath medicine, but we can continue. Firstly, Sand Shaman must find their own totem, whether that be an item close to them or something as mundane as a pet frog. You must search for this item. Only you will know what it is, as it will call to you. Am I reading a book from World of Warcraft?
I don't know.
Once a
I
totem,
haven't played that.
once a totem has been chosen, the next part is to understand each of the element's strengths. The Sand Shaman's knowledge of the elements will help determine which to choose for the first task at hand, often combining multiple elements at a single time. Each sand shaman will interpret which to use. This is not a guide, not a rule book, as it's vital to allow one's own creative thinking to shine through. Earth infuses stability and healing. Rocks in any form, foliage full of life, animals all harness this element. Fire infuses passion and fury. Any size of flame will be enough. Water influences tranquility and calmness. Natural, unrefined water. Sand Shaman carry canteens when in deep sand. Oh my God. In deep sand, okay. Air influences cunning and madness. Altitude, open skies, and smoke can be utilized. Once you have a rudimentary knowledge of the elements, you shall now need to know how to combine their effectiveness to suit your desired one. Okay, so there's a bunch of fucking equations here. Whatever. You must discover your own combination of elements to suit your own needs. The elements can be cruel and unforgiving, so it's advised to begin learning small with the goal to grow and develop at a steady pace. Sand shamans are encouraged to begin their study of the environment, collecting foliage like local leaves, flowers, mushrooms, animals, insects, and minerals. The flow of the rivers will yield knowledge of all elements. Get familiar with these. Cataloging your finds will allow the mind to expand upon this new knowledge. Ooh, okay. Sand shaman live in careful balance with their environment. They worship the spirits and elements of the planes on which they live. Alongside negotiating with individual spirits, sand shaman carve representative imagery on their totems and draw power from acting in a particular spirit's name. A bunch of rune font from League of Legends, and then more here. Rune stones can be used to harness elements in small, convenient form. These require a mastery that can take an age to master. But once achieved this level of shamanism, the user can form a bond with the master blacksmith to forge these rune stones. The path we walk as a sand shaman can be fought with pain, violence, and madness, but like all things, it is balanced with wisdom, joy, and knowledge. I am mother of the pit, the vessel I have chosen is strong. Wait, that doesn't make sense. The vessel I have chosen is strong of will, if not of health. It will craft guides and not rules. Much is left for the recipient to interpret their own creative will to their chosen craft. The saying calls those that desire something different from this world, be it good, bad, happy, or sad. It is but their choice. Okay. Elixirs are a convenient way to carry your craft to aid those in need. Then it's just more fucking useless info on magic plants. Snake skin is a resource that is used in a variety of elixirs. Just be wary of. Okay. What do you think of this?
Well, yeah, I actually had a theory. So, when you guys made it out of the desert, specifically Skipper, I mean, he was in rough shape. Clearly, whoever this mysterious SD is has, or I guess knows who Skipper is. I don't know if maybe they followed him out and they're still stuck in that state that Skip was in, of just probably overly dehydrated, done a bunch of drugs, losing their mind a little bit, high off random drugs from the desert.
Okay. What do you think of this?
I mean, I wasn't even like fully set on the path I chose, and if it was the path I wanted to go down, I was gonna take a bit more of a scientific approach.
I don't think you answered the question. What do you think of this? What is your opinion on all this that has happened to you? I guess over the weekend or whatever with this guy.
I'm very confused, and I'm very curious as to how the knowledge that I was even looking into this stuff was acquired by whoever this is.
Okay, so you believe this?
No, I don't believe in runes bringing down random, like, what did it say? Like summoning storms and stuff.
Okay, what role do you want if you were to be accepted?
I had a couple different.
Well, let's just go with the main idea. You know what I mean? Like the main idea that you had, that you were planning before all this weird shit happened or whatever.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was planning on, and this was in a sense of like, if we were to reject any help from the outside in terms of like modern medicine, is utilizing plants and other natural elements around us to try and help with any sort of sicknesses or injuries.
So it's not to be a shaman then?
No, it's not. It was never to be a shaman.
Are you gonna explore this book and whatever the fuck you got going on with that?
No.
I mean, you can do what you want. I'm just curious. It doesn't really affect. Like, this is not an application right now.
I don't really see, I guess, a point in going down another little psychosis spiral. Maybe.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Like this whole shit with this shaman. I mean, listen, straight up. With the building blocks that we are attempting to build right now, the last thing I need is some sort of entities knocking on our doorstep and freaking everybody out. And I'm just being fully transparent here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I love the idea of natural medicine and figure out how herbs and fucking spices and whatever they react to the human body. There's a lot of obviously info out there, but I love the idea. All this shaman shit, yeah, nothing to do with that. Not with a 10-foot pole, especially a motherfucker claiming, he's been in the. I have no idea who this is. Maybe Skipper knows something that he hasn't mentioned. I feel like he would have mentioned it. Maybe not. Maybe he's got something going on. We haven't spoken to him today at all yet, so.
Yeah.
But you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very much on the same page there.
We will probably do a little application, like interview here in a bit. There are a few more people to fucking speak to, and then we go from there.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Anything else?
No, you're good. We'll see you in a bit.
CJ.
I actually don't think it's a bad idea. It's just how does who the fuck knows we were in the deep desert, motherfucker? What the fuck is that shit? Huh?
I have no idea.
Am I gonna kill Skipper? This is some shit happened out there he didn't talk to us about?
Maybe.
Call that
I'm not
motherfucker
sure.
right now.